Hi, I'm Matt Bouterey. Today we're going to do some steamed mussels and white wine with a red curry, coconut and Saffience broth. We're going to finish it off with some baby cress and some sourdough. So first of all, some red curry paste here, which is homemade by us. We've got some grapeseed oil here, which is a great cooking oil because it's neutral. So you don't want your pan to get too hot because when you put your curry paste in, it'll burn. So you just get it to a nice heat where the oil's just moving across the bottom of the pan. So just drop that in. Just give that a nice stir. You can smell the aromas, you can smell the lemongrass, the garlic, the ginger, the chilies, coriander. It's a beautiful paste. Now I've got some coconut cream here. It's nice thick coconut cream. It's not a runny coconut cream because we want it thick so that it actually coats the mussels. Just carefully pour that on. Turn your heat down to low because you do not want to boil it because it'll split. Just stir that in. So now I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of Saffience. And this is a great product. It's not a thread, it is an essence and it's made from the saffron threads, but it's so consistent in flavour and taste and also in colour, unlike the threads, which can vary depending on how old they are. Then I'm just going to stir that in. You can see the oils getting released into the coconut cream with that beautiful colour. It's so consistent, it's unreal. So we'll just let that cook out for 30 seconds. And I've got some mussels here, beautiful Marlborough Sounds mussels, debedded, all cleaned. As I said, very important. And you also got to wash them underwater so that they wash out all the grit in them. Because you do not want that to go through the sauce because it just wrecks it. 3/4 of these. Beautiful big mussels. New Zealand mussels. Just got some Sauvignon Blanc. A nice dry white wine is always good. Good splash of that. Lid on and let them go for a couple of minutes. While that's steaming, I've just got some sourdough bread here. Just cut the end off and I'm just going to cut it into a couple of nice chunky pieces of bread because having it chunkier rather than thin is a lot nicer because you can dip it into the sauce. It'll soak it up. And with the sourdough, it's a nice chunky bread and it absorbs the coconut and the saffron really, really well. So I'll just put them in the oven to warm through. So I'm just back at the mussels. I'm just going to give them a little shake. So I'm just going to strain off some of the liquid. We don't want to strain it all off because all the flavour's in there from the mussel. So I've left probably about 2 tablespoons of water of cooking liquor in there. Take them back to the heat and then pour on your coconut and Saffience broth. You want to give the mussels a good coating. Put the heat back on. Put the lid back on. Give it a good shake. So they should be lovely coated, which they are. You just want to be careful that you do not boil the sauce, that you don't boil the sauce basically. Now I've got 2 bowls here just so that you can see what they look like in different bowls. As I said, if you've got any mussels that are broken or that haven't opened, just take them out and just put them into the bin. Just for the reason that they're not that safe to eat. A tapas type evening, you could just serve them up in a large bowl like this with some chunky bread beside it. And everyone can help themselves. It's a good way to eat mussels, I think, is to share. Fill the bowl right up with all the sauce. Use a lot of the sauce because that is the enjoyment of the dish. To finish the dish off, it's very simple, very quick, very nice for a dinner party, as I said. some fresh coriander, fresh parsley, fresh cress, some chervil. Just place that on the top. Not only does it look nice as a garnish, but actually when you mix this into the sauce, it also adds with the flavour of the curry paste, especially for people like myself who make the curry paste fresh. It enhances the lemongrass, the chilies, the ginger, the garlic, and everything that goes into it. So I'll just pull my bread out now. Just cut the bread up in two different ways, basically, just so that you can see different ways of serving. Just give them a brush with some beautiful local olive oil. Again, olive oil helps with flavour. And you can just put them around the dish, like so. Some Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc, Marlborough mussels, red curry coconut, and the Saffience broth. Delicious.